Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Huge Dex news for Liz. Sunny's warning Ava seeking ally. According to the General Hospital spoilers for Monday, December 30th, Lucky Spencer will arrive at GH to offer emotional support before to Elizabeth Baldwin's meeting, but she will not see the need in him staying for a routine medical record review. Liz will be astonished to see another significant participant in the room with Portia Robinson and Terry Randolph after downplaying the entire situation. Elizabeth may feel attacked and blamed because Dee Dee Clark will be present as the hospital's legal representative. Liz will almost storm out of the meeting as everyone continues to conceal information, so she will ultimately learn some big news. Dex Heller's post-mortem report may provide Elizabeth with confirmation that his fatal heart attack was caused by a digitalis overdose. There may be evidence that Dex died in the same manner as Sam McCall, indicating that this is more than just a case of mistaken identity. Sam and Dex were targeted, so Elizabeth must find the truth and establish her innocence. At the boxing gym, Lucky will meet Isaiah Gannon, who will offer some advice. Isaiah may assist Lucky in planning about how to assist Liz with her dilemma at GH. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome will seek assistance from Laura Collins in challenging the Cassadines now that her divorce settlement has been regained. Laura may not be able to do much, but Ava will make an effort to seek assistance. Sonny Corinthos will also confront Alexis Davis and warn her that an all-out war is developing, so he may be concerned about Ava's revenge, or perhaps this will entail Michael Corinthos' own legal case. According to other General Hospital teasers, Christina Corinthos Davis will lash out at Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos for disrespecting Sam's memory. Christina will not blame Lucas Jones after she learns about his outburst at Nina Reeves' holiday bash. Christina is likely to be equally outraged by Drew and Willow blaming their passionate surrender on Drew's period of bereavement. Across town, Trina Robinson will share something profound with Kai Taylor, resulting in a closer connection. Valentine Cassadine will visit the cafe in Prague, visibly unhappy, and ask if Charlotte Cassadine is having a nice time with Lulu Spencer. Charlotte may apologize for calling Lulu and going out to see her without Valentine's knowledge. Valentine may believe Charlotte should end her visit and accompany him, but the tracker Lulu placed in her daughter's purse could provide an issue. Dante Falconeri and Colette Gerard may also become involved in the drama, so we'll bring you more predictions about the impending catastrophe. According to General Hospital spoilers, Charlotte's actions may have unintended effects, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers, Cyrus plans revenge. Is Sunny's time running out? General Hospital spoilers are preparing for the ultimate showdown, but there is a catch. This war will be fought between a maniac and a person trapped behind hospital linens. So, Sonny Corinthos, the original gangster of Port Charles, grips his chest in a dramatic heart attack twist. He'll end up at GH, where tragedy has already claimed 2 precious lives. Are we already connecting the dots? General Hospital spoilers, Cyrus plans to poison Sonny. According to the most recent General Hospital spoilers, Sonny experienced signs of cardiac arrest, which landed him on the operating table. There's no arguing that anywhere is safer than GH when a lunatic like Cyrus Renault is hanging around. Remember Sam McCall's hospital stay? Cyrus sneaked into Sam's room and fabricated a digital overdose, which killed her. Furthermore, he followed the identical steps with Dex Heller after stabbing him at the Rice Plaza. If we look at history, Cyrus is more than eager to add Sonny to his list of victims. Mind you, the mob boss isn't your typical Port Charles dweller. Cyrus has always wanted Sonny's blood from the beginning. The senior Corinthos is the only one standing between him and complete dominance. It's an excellent opportunity for Cyrus to take down Sonny, who is weak in a hospital bed. Nobody would detect a phony digitalis overdose given his heart condition. Will Cyrus's bold move expose him? Cyrus's covert maneuvers may lead to Sonny's death in the hospital. However, the vicious scheme could backfire on him. Cyrus has been adept at hiding his traces thus far, but not this time. What if he gets caught red-handed while attempting to murder Sonny? Sam and Dex's loved ones will be looking for the person who took their life. Furthermore, if Sonny's faithful allies discover the plot, they will not hesitate to go rogue. If Cyrus does not keep his guard up, he may meet his creator before Sunny can recover. The suspense is definitely off the charts. General Hospital spoilers for important GH storylines to watch this week. General Hospital teasers reveal that the week of December 30th to January 3rd will be full of dramatic scenes and drama. What can fans expect to witness during the next 5 days? Here are 4 big developments that will unfold. GH spoilers, Charlotte Cassadine is torn between her parents. According to General Hospital spoilers, viewers are still reeling over Valentine Cassadine's return on Friday, December 27th. Things appear to be picking up where they left off in the Monday, December 30th episode. In GH's Monday preview video, Valentine asks Charlotte Cassadine sarcastically how she is enjoying her time with Lulu Spencer. Charlotte's horrified expression when she realized her father had caught her at the end of Friday's broadcast said it all. She knew he'd be furious about the danger she took meeting her mother, and Charlotte despises upsetting her papa. As the week of December 30th to January 3rd progresses, GH spoilers indicate that Lulu will become angry with something, while Charlotte will be forced to make a crucial decision. In light of being found, Valentine appears to be planning to depart Prague and travel elsewhere to avoid the authorities. Would Charlotte accompany him or return to Port Charles? GH spoilers, Dex Heller's autopsy results mean bad news for Elizabeth Baldwin. Across town, GH teasers reveal that Dex Heller's autopsy will be completed, and it appears like the proverbial poop is about to hit the fan. Fans have suspected that Dex died from a digitalis overdose, like Sam McCall did. This is expected to be revealed during Monday's broadcast. The trailer for Monday's episode on General Hospital shows Elizabeth Baldwin entering a hospital office to see co-chiefs of staff Portia Robinson and Terry Randolph, as well as another unknown woman. It appears that hospital officials will believe Elizabeth is responsible for the digitalis mix-up, despite fans' knowledge that Cyrus Renaud is the culprit. Elizabeth is likely to lose her job. However, teasers for the new year indicate that she and Lucky Spencer will conduct an inquiry to discover the truth. GH spoilers, Willow vs. Michael war heats up. According to GH teasers, Willow and Michael Corinthos should be thinking about their children, but they will not since an all-out fight is going to break out between the separated husband and wife. Fans witnessed Michael being served with a separation agreement as he tragically spent Christmas without Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. According to GH teasers, things will become more complicated between the two during the week of December 30th to January 3rd, as Willow accepts an offer from someone, most likely Drew Quartermaine, and Michael devises a plan to improve his condition. Chris Van Etten and Elizabeth Corte, co-head writers of GH, recently hinted in a TV Insider interview that Michael's leave would include a shocking act of violence as his plans go up in smoke. Will next week be the beginning of the end of Michael's tale in Port Charles? GH spoilers, Sasha Corbin shares her baby news with someone. Finally, GH spoilers for the Friday, January 3rd episode indicate that Sasha Corbin will tell Felicia Scorpio about something. Will she reveal her baby news to her new aunt? This might be the case. After all, Maxie Jones knows, and if Maxie is trustworthy, then so is her mother, right? Will Sasha tell Felicia the full story, including who the baby's father is? How will she respond to Sasha's news? Fans will need to tune in to find out. What narrative are you most looking forward to seeing for the week of December 30th to January 3rd? Leave a comment below. GH spoilers, Sidwell and Lucy's shocking alliance will rock Port Charles. Is Sunny departing General Hospital by 2025? The General Hospital trailer for 2025 leaves viewers wondering what happens to Sunny Corinthos. Last week, GH viewers noticed the mob boss gripping his chest, presumably in response to pain. Was that a signal that the Corinthos family patriarch could be about to have a heart attack? Something significant is being hinted at, but we can only speculate on how it will drastically alter the scene of Port Charles in 2025. The General Hospital writers chatted with TV Insider about what to expect in the new year, including Sunny's existential crisis. Could this be how the mob boss leaves? Here's everything we know about Sunny and his 2025 forecasts. Sunny will be facing difficult opponents. While speaking with TV Insider, Elizabeth Corte and Chris Van Etten foreshadowed Sunny's future on General Hospital. They stated, Sonny, Maurice Bernard, is experiencing an existential crisis that has him rethinking his personal and professional lives. He'll be forced to make a significant decision regarding his future, and anything that affects the reigning crime lord of Port Charles will affect everyone on the canvas. We know Selena will be back on the canvas, and with Sidwell slinking around Port Charles, Sonny may have to struggle to keep his turf. A medical emergency will jeopardize Sonny's business. However, we have seen that the show is preparing Christina to follow in her father's footsteps. She could be as ruthless as Sonny, and with the grief of losing Adela driving her actions, everything could work out. We also know that Jason will be torn between his loyalty to Michael and his love for Sonny. Spoilers hinted that he would disappoint his boss, implying that he was preoccupied with something more important. Port Charles in 2025. There's a lot to look forward to at General Hospital in 2025. A fresh romance blooms between Ava and Rick. Elizabeth and Lucky also collaborate to figure out what's going on at the hospital. Cyrus Reason will be exposed in the following weeks, but we don't know what Sam and Dex have in common with him, so we're eager to discover more. Ingo Rademacher, a General Hospital alum, has filed a motion for a new trial against the ABC network. General Hospital spoilers imply that Ingo Rademacher's persistent troubles with ABC are reminiscent of a Port Charles tale. While his initial case against the network was dismissed in June 2023, the former General Hospital actor has now officially filed a move for a fresh trial. General Hospital alum Ingo Rademacher's history with the soap plus legal suit. According to GH spoilers, Rademacher first appeared on the soap as Jasper Jax in 1996. He appeared on the show intermittently until 2021, when he was put go. He, along his former co-star Steve Burton, GH's Jason Morgan, were sacked for refusing to comply with ABC's new COVID-19 vaccine policy, which has subsequently been suspended. A month after leaving the show, Rademacher announced plans to sue the network. The court rejected the case in June 2023, however, according to In Touch, Rademacher submitted a new application for a trial on Thursday, December 26, alleging new evidence for the court to consider. More legal drama ahead. It's worth noting that Burton took no legal action following his GH dismissal. He went on to work on Days of Our Lives before returning to his GH character earlier in 2024. In light of Burton's rehiring, Rademacher attempted to challenge the court's verdict in his case. The Hollywood Reporter published a statement from his attorney, noting that the network's rehiring of Burton undermines the argument that Rademacher's political beliefs had no role in his firing, a point of contention that Ingo has raised during his legal case, as he has been vocal about on social media. The statement continued, Judge Gorvich credited ABC's evidence that the political animosity that the General Hospital producers showed toward Ingo was irrelevant because, like other people, including GH actor Steve Burton, it simply could not accommodate Ingo's objection to COVID-19 vaccination and fired him solely for that reason. That reasoning was always specious. But it holds even less weight now, given the newly revealed evidence that ABC rehired Steve for General Hospital but not Ingo. In Touch also reposted Ingo's statement, saying that the evidence of Steve's rehiring, but not Ingo's, should change the court's summary judgment decision. It demonstrates that, according to ABC's assertion, it was not Judge Ingo's vaccination status that was important. It was him, his political ideals and opinions. That is why, unlike Steve, ABC will not rehire him for General Hospital. Secrets, scandals, and changing alliances rock Port Charles, a General Hospital saga. Port Charles is no stranger to shocking revelations, but the newest twist in the lives of its citizens has left viewers stunned. Brooklyn Quartermain, a lady with many abilities and equally many secrets, finds herself in the eye of a tempest that threatens not just her relationship with Harrison Chase, but also her reputation in the community. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer are drawn into the maelstrom, causing ripple effects that alter the dynamics of love, loyalty, and betrayal. Brooklyn's secret past comes to light. For weeks, Brooklyn has been acting suspiciously. Her anxiety has not gone unnoticed, especially by Chase, who is concerned about her distant conduct. Brooklyn is concealing a secret she has kept hidden for nearly 20 years, a kid she conceived during her teenage affair with Dante Falconeri. Years ago, Brooklyn, who was young and impetuous, had a brief but passionate romance with Dante. When she learned she was pregnant, anxiety and the expectations of her Quartermaine background drove her to make a heartbreaking decision. She gave the baby up for adoption without telling Dante and promised never to look back. That child, now grown, is reported to be Giovanni Gio Palmieri, a young man who unwittingly entered Brooke Lynn's life as an ELQ assistant. Brooke Lynn's struggle with the truth. The weight of her secret becomes overwhelming when Gio begins to demonstrate characteristics that reflect both her and Dante's personalities. His drive, charm, and even his love of music strike a chord with Brooke Lynn, making it difficult for her to maintain her charade. During an emotional moment at the Quartermaine mansion, Gio unintentionally recalls his adopted upbringing, unknowingly undermining Brooke Lynn's determination. Brooke Lynn confides in her grandmother Tracy Quartermaine and admits the truth. Tracy, ever the pragmatist, advises her to come clean before someone else figures it out. However, Brooke Lynn's dread of losing Chase and alienating Dante keeps her frozen. Meanwhile, Lulu, who is always wary of Brooke Lynn's motivations, begins to suspect there is more to the story. Harrison Chase and Lulu Spencer find solace. Chase, who is already coping with his own loss from Brooke Lynn's miscarriage, begins to question their future. His previously unflinching faith in her begins to wane as she withdraws. Chase seeks solace from Lulu, who is also frustrated by Brooke Lynn's continual presence in Dante's orbit. Their common feelings of betrayal and loneliness result in an unexpected relationship. During a late-night talk at Charlie's pub, Chase admits he had a thing on Lulu when he first moved to town. Lulu, flattered and emotionally vulnerable, is captivated to Chase's honesty and kindness. A spark ignites, making both of them reconsider their loyalty. Lulu's revenge or genuine love? Lulu has always felt anger for Brooke Lynn, resulting from their long-standing competition for Dante. Brooke Lynn's wrath grows when she learns about her hidden pregnancy and subsequent adoption. Though she feels vindicated in some ways, she also sympathizes with Brooke Lynn's difficult decisions. However, her growing affection for Chase complicates matters. Is she out for revenge on Brooke Lynn, or is she actually falling for Chase? Dante Falconeri learns the truth. The situation escalates when Dante discovers adoption paperwork naming Brooke Lynn as Joe's birth mother. Dante, shocked and hurt, approaches Brooke Lynn at the Quartermaine mansion. Gio overhears their angry confrontation and wants answers. Everyone is in shock after learning the truth. Dante struggles with the idea that he did not raise his son, whereas Gio fights with his identity and his biological mother's betrayal. Brooke Lynn's redemption arc. Brooke Lynn's world falls when her secrets are revealed. Chase, feeling betrayed, withdraws, seeking clarity in his relationship with Lulu. Dante, caught between fury and understanding, decides to get to know Gio. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn's sensitivity and real regret start to melt the hearts of those around her. She resolves to regain the trust of everyone she cares about, beginning with Chase. The future of Port Charles's most complex love quadrangle. As the dust settles, Port Charles residents will face new challenges. Chase must choose whether to forgive Brooke Lynn or pursue a relationship with Lulu. Dante strives to develop a relationship with Gio while dealing with his love for both Lulu and Brooke Lynn. Brooke Lynn, ever the fighter, decides to regain her life and show that she is greater than her faults. Elizabeth Baldwin demands the truth. Elizabeth Baldwin finds herself in the midst of a brewing storm while attending a tense meeting with Portia Robinson and Terry Randolph. Liz seeks openness as the pressure from recent events mounts. "If you don't give me the whole story, I'm going to walk out right now," she says, her voice firm. Liz's discussion takes an unexpected turn when she hears disturbing details regarding Dex Heller's autopsy report. It's official, Dex died of a catastrophic digitalis overdose, the same drug that took Sam McCall's life. The revelation raises suspicions and puts Liz in jeopardy, with speculations circulating that she may have unintentionally participated in a larger conspiracy. Lucky Spencer, concerned about Liz's developing problems, confides in Isaiah Gannon, who offers wise advice. Isaiah advises him, "Sometimes, the truth only comes out when you stop running from it." Lucky takes these words to heart and vows to shield Liz from whatever comes next. Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor's relationship. Meanwhile, Trina Robinson is navigating her growing friendship with Kai Taylor. During a peaceful moment at Metro Court, Trina presents Kai with a sketch inspired by the picture Ava Jerome gave her as a gift. "This reminds me of how far I've come," Trina says, her voice full of vulnerability. Kai is visibly moved, realizing the personal meaning of Trina's act. Their bond strengthens as they exchange stories about their past hardships and future goals, paving the way for a deeper connection. Valentine Cassadine confronts Lulu and Charlotte. In Prague, tensions rise as Valentine Cassadine storms into the tiny cafe where Lulu Spencer and Charlotte Cassadine are meeting. Valentine's steely glare focuses onto Lulu, causing the air to crackle with energy. "Are you enjoying your little reunion?" Valentine inquires, his tone dripping with contempt. Charlotte, sandwiched between her parents, fidgets uneasily. Valentine's rage derives from Charlotte's decision to flee, putting their carefully guarded location at jeopardy. Lulu stands her ground, protecting her daughter. "She deserves to see her family without living in fear," Lulu says. However, Valentine's chilly tone shows that he is unwilling to relinquish authority. The confrontation has Charlotte torn, and Lulu's determination to protect her daughter grows stronger. Christina Corinthos Davis learns shocking details. Christina Corinthos Davis returns to Port Charles and meets with Lucas Jones, who is visibly disturbed following an explosive fight with Willow Corinthos at Nina Reeves' home. Lucas describes the events, exposing how Willow's affair with Drew Quartermaine has caused upheaval in the household. Christina becomes enraged when Lucas claims that the romance took place in the children's playground. "It's so unbelievably disrespectful to Sam's memory," Christina says, her voice cracking with rage. She decides to confront Drew and Willow, determined to protect her late sister's reputation. Sonny Corinthos prepares for war. Sonny Corinthos meets with Alexis Davis to address the rising tensions over the Cassadine fortune. Sonny warns Alexis about the impending conflict once she is chosen trustee of Ace Cassadine's estate. "This is going to turn into an all-out war," Sonny says, his tone bleak. He is especially concerned about Ava Jerome, who has been unwavering in her pursuit of what she believes is properly hers. Ava, desperate for help, turns to Laura Collins, hoping to gain an ally in her fight. "I didn't know who else to turn to," Ava says, her emotions bursting through. Laura, despite her reservations, decides to hear her out, setting the groundwork for a difficult collaboration. Love and betrayal at Port Charles. Since that tragic 4th of July kiss, a tempest has raged in the lives of two prominent Port Charles citizens. Drew Quartermaine is caught up in an emotional tornado, unable to get Willow Corinthos out of his head. Despite his knowing of Willow's devotion to her husband, Michael Corinthos, Drew's actions depict a man consumed by passion and blinded by want. Willow, on the other hand, is caught in a moral quandary, split between her wedding vows and the unmistakable attraction she feels for Drew. A forbidden kiss. It all started with the Independence Day celebrations. Drew and Willow experienced a moment of sensitivity amidst the fireworks and revelry. Their first kiss was both unexpected and exhilarating. For Drew, it was the spark that rekindled feelings he had long buried. Willow's slip in judgment made her rethink her allegiance to Michael. The aftermath of that kiss was turbulent. Willow, overwhelmed with remorse, confronted Drew and ordered that he stay away from her. She repeated her devotion to Michael, emphasizing her wish to improve their marriage. Drew, on the other hand, was unable to comply with her request. Each contact with Willow strengthened his resolve to pursue her, despite her repeated requests for boundaries. Second kiss and a dangerous path. Despite Willow's attempts to keep Drew at arm's length, fate appeared determined to bring them together. Chance meetings evolved into stolen moments, and their chemistry culminated in a second, more passionate kiss. This time, the barriers between them fell completely. In a moment of weakness, they succumbed to their desires and made love in the Quartermaine Mansion's playroom, a decision that had far-reaching effects. Unbeknownst to them, their private indiscretion was recorded on video. The video surfaced at a family Christmas celebration, exposing their affair in the most humiliating way possible. The aftermath was swift and severe. Michael, taken aback and heartbroken, confronted Willow and Drew, as the rest of the Quartermaine family watched in stunned silence. Face the consequences. Following the scandal, Willow attempted to cut all relations with Drew. She ignored his calls, erased his texts, and concentrated on preserving what was remained of her life. Drew remained undeterred. His desire to win Willow over led him to a nearby food bank, where she was volunteering. Willow's barriers were weakened by his persistence, and she reluctantly asked him to spend Christmas with her in Nina Reeves' penthouse. Drew's presence in the penthouse, however, was more complicated than Willow had anticipated. Drew had been having a secret relationship with Nina for months, which he neatly kept hidden. Drew accepted Willow's invitation, completely unaware of the friction his dual relationships would cause, paving the way for even more emotional instability. Love or obsession? Drew's feelings for Willow hardened into what he considered love as their connection grew stronger. Convinced that they were meant to be together, he began making grandiose plans. Drew saw an opportunity to start again after winning the congressional race and relocating to Washington, D.C., with Willow at his side. Drew was ready to propose, despite the ongoing challenges of her marriage to Michael and her duty as a mother. His faith in their relationship obscured the truth of the harm their affair had created. Willow's crossroads. Willow's condition became extremely difficult. Her feelings for Drew were undeniable, as were the implications of their conduct. Her conscience was heavy with concern for her children's well-being and the grief she had given Michael. The approaching disclosure of Drew's involvement with Nina exacerbated her inner struggle. Will her attraction to Drew survive the news of his betrayal, or will it destroy the trust they had built? The ripple effect. Drew and Willow's affair had far-reaching consequences. Michael struggled to cope with the betrayal, wondering his capacity to trust again. Nina, taken aback by Drew's deception, decided to take charge of her own narrative. Meanwhile, the Quartermaines faced public scrutiny and internal conflicts as they dealt with the incident. Even the larger Port Charles community felt the effects. Drew's political career was hanging in the balance, with rumors of misconduct threatening to ruin him. Willow, formerly seen as a pillar of purity, had her reputation ruined. Friends and acquaintances chose sides, aggravating an already combustible situation. Moving forward. As the dust settled, Drew's determination to make a life with Willow remained unwavering. He approached her with a sincere proposal, letting his emotions show. Willow, on the other hand, found herself at a crossroads. Accepting Drew's proposal would mean giving up the life she had established with Michael and beginning again under a cloud of scandal. Rejecting him would entail rejecting her feelings and possibly losing Drew forever. Willow's decision will ultimately depend on more than her love for Drew. She would have to think about the influence on her children, her own moral compass, and the long-term ramifications of her decisions. As Port Charles waited with bated breath, Drew and Willow's decisions would pave the way for a new chapter in their lives, one loaded with problems but with the possibility of atonement. Christina's empathy and Ava's struggle. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis finds herself comforting Lucas, who is recovering from a recent altercation with Willow. Lucas' rage originated from the aftermath of Willow's hidden romance with Drew, a discovery that has left Michael reeling from betrayal. Christina, the empath, listens intently while Lucas laments about the instability in his family. While she understands his irritation, she also encourages him to address the situation calmly. She reminds him that family relationships are fragile but worth protecting. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome is fighting her own problems. Desperate to reclaim what she believes is rightly hers, Ava visits Laura Collins for help with her recurring Cassadine issues. Ava's divorce settlement is still a source of contention, and she hopes Laura can assist her in navigating the hazardous waters. However, Laura's response does not meet Ava's expectations. Laura insists that she is not the appropriate person to interfere and that Ava seek legal assistance instead. Undeterred, Ava turns her attention to Alexis Davis, though she knows Alexis' participation will come with its own set of challenges. Sonny's concerns and Michael's shocking news. Sonny Corinthos, ever the guardian, feels trouble on several fronts. Between Ava's increasing conflict and the custody crisis involving Michael and Willow, Sonny feels like he's carrying the entire world on his shoulders. He tells a close confidant that he believes an all-out conflict is looming. Given the explosive combination of emotions and power battles playing out around him, this anxiety is understandable. Michael's life takes another unforeseen turn when he learns devastating news. Sasha, who has been keeping a huge secret, struggles with remorse until deciding to confide with Felicia Scorpio. With Felicia's help, Sasha develops the confidence to tell Michael the truth: she's pregnant. Michael is in shock after hearing the news. Already dealing with the consequences of Willow's treachery, Michael now faces the idea of becoming a parent again, complicating his already chaotic existence. Willow's dilemma and Drew's bold move. Willow is caught between her affections for Drew and her responsibilities as a mother. Despite her best efforts to set limits, Drew's unrelenting pursuit becomes increasingly difficult to refuse. Willow hesitates at first, but eventually accepts Drew's invitation to a romantic evening. The encounter, however, is everything but private. Nina, who is enraged beyond belief, witnesses their rendezvous. Nina's love for Drew, combined with her dislike for Willow, drive her determination to reveal their romance to the public. Drew, inspired by his increasing bond with Willow, makes a bold decision. He proposes to her despite knowing she is still legally bound to Michael. Willow is caught off surprise and struggles to absorb the proposal. Her emotions and mind are at odds, and the consequences of her decisions become nearly unbearable. She understands that accepting Drew's proposal would break her family, but her feelings for him are undeniable. Valentine's ultimatum and Charlotte's choice. Valentine Cassidy's reunion with his daughter, Charlotte, takes an unexpected turn. Lulu interrupts their meeting, determined to bring Charlotte home. Tensions rise as Valentine accuses Lulu of harming their daughter by seeking custody. Charlotte, caught in the middle, struggles to decide where her allegiances lie. Both parents make emotional arguments, but Charlotte's decision may be taken away. Authorities close in on Valentine, and rumors of an impending arrest put everyone on edge. Carly's protective instincts. Carly Spencer is ready to go to any length to defend her family after returning to Port Charles. With Michael's life spiraling out of control and Willow's actions threatening to destabilize everything, Carly comes in as the voice of reason. Her maternal instincts take over as she strives relentlessly to resolve disagreements and protect her loved ones from further harm. However, Carly's efforts may unwittingly exacerbate the very tensions she is attempting to alleviate. Dangerous ground ahead. As the first week of January progresses, the drama intensifies. Elizabeth's investigation into the hospital fatalities reveals a terrifying connection that puts her in severe danger. Sonny considers stepping back from his criminal enterprise, which might have far-reaching consequences. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan faces a critical dilemma when he receives an unexpected offer. His refusal could start a chain reaction that changes the landscape of Port Charles forever. A cliffhanger to remember. As the second week comes to an end, fans are left on the edge of their seats. Will Elizabeth's quest for the truth reveal a fatal conspiracy? Can Ava restore her authority and defend herself from Cassidy's schemes? Will Michael be able to handle the whirlwind of revelations that surround him? What will Charlotte's final decision have for her family's future? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.